Hello friends, welcome to Algen's Top Physiotherapy. Today we are going to learn manual muscle testing. In manual muscle testing, we'll learn introduction, uses, advantages and disadvantages of manual muscle testing. So let's start with introduction. MMT is a method of examining strength of the muscle and it is an important tool in diagnosis, prognosis and treatment of musculoskeletal and neurological disorder. So that means manual muscle testing or MMT is mainly used to examine the strength of muscle. That means muscle power, and it can help the therapist in diagnosis, prognosis and treatment of musculoskeletal and neurological disorder. Muscle testing is an integral part of physical examination. It provides information that is useful in differential diagnosis, prognosis and the treatment of neuromuscular and musculoskeletal disorder. Muscle testing is a procedure which depends on the knowledge, skill and experience of the examiner. Practice is necessary to acquire skill in accurate grading of muscle strength. So for accuracy in MMT, it needs practice. It will be difficult to develop a machine that can test for individual muscle strength and detect muscle substitution. The ability to analyze movement in terms of specific muscular action of particular importance to pediatrician, orthopedists, neurologists, although in practice they may rely on the skill of the physical therapist. The ability to do consistently accurate muscle testing should be a basic requirement of all physical therapists. Though the principles and basic techniques of manual muscle testing were originally developed by workers in the field of poliomyelitis, means the healthcare people who are working in the field of poliomyelitis, and the method may be utilized in the evaluation of muscular disability from other causes. There are some medical scientists who have worked in the development of present manual muscle testing procedure. Rate of recovery and amount or degree of recovery can be found out by repeated muscle charting. Muscle charting requires detailed and comprehensive knowledge of anatomy and muscle function. This includes knowledge of origin, insertion, the anatomical synergist and antagonist and the role in fixation. It also required ability to locate the particular muscle. Uh, that means the therapist should have knowledge about the muscle origin, insertion, which muscle is synergist, uh, agonist and antagonist. So therapist should have the enough knowledge of the anatomy of muscles, so he or she can locate the muscles and examine the muscle strength. So next we'll see the use. So uses of MMT, first we'll learn the diagnosis. So in diagnosis, neuromuscular conditions, in various neuromuscular condition we can check the muscle weakness, then any patchy movement, then symmetrical weakness, site or level of lesion of peripheral nerve. In prognosis, the rate and degree of return of muscle power. Means earlier which grade it was and now what it is. So based on that we can say this treatment or this muscle power or this muscle is improving or not. Then treatment, as a treatment, so by repeated evaluation, so we can grade wise treat, we can give the grade wise treatment before tendon transfer, then to decide the type of orthosis, calipers or splints. So in before tendon transfers, that means the before surgery we can check the MMT of particular muscles, and then after a surgery or after tendon transfers we can again check the grade of muscles. So based on that, we can start the therapeutic intervention. Advantages: so it is easy to use, and it is fairly accurate and quick, and is totally non-invasive. There is no equipment required except the pen, paper, goniometer, and other uh, small things. Then disadvantages of MMT. Some grades are partially subjective from therapist to therapist. We'll take the example of grade 4 and 5. So it requires a sub-maximum and maximum resistance, and it may vary from therapist to therapist. So it is subjective, and it can't perform in unconscious patients, not be accurate in non-cooperative patient, infants, pain and swelling. And other disadvantages are absolute isolation could not be a possible. The type of injury can't be determined by this MMT. Side of recovery can't be known, and functional ability can't be judged by MMT. So, in this lecture, we have discussed about the just basic idea of the MMT, and introduction, then uses, advantages, and disadvantages of MMT. So, thank you.